Let me start from the beginning here. Yesterday I met my fiancée at our wedding venue for our 4-month out meeting to finalize details. We drove to the venue separately because she was leaving straight from work. Towards the end of the meeting she let me know her friend was dropping off her rental car and needed a ride home and asked if it would be okay. I said yes, thinking nothing of it, as it wasn't that far from our home and I know her friend well. I get home and tried to get in touch with her for the next 3 hours. No answer. At approximately the 1:30 mark, one texted her friend and asked if she had made it to her okay. I was very worried. My fiancée ends up coming home and says sorry, it took longer than expected. She hung out with her friend for a bit before leaving. Okay, no biggie, just let me know next time please. Her friend gets back to me a few minutes later and says, sorry I couldn't make it to the venue, didn't see your fiancé tonight. I asked her why she would say this and she said she didn't know, she can't control what her friend says, and walked outside. I'm sketched out AF by this point. I have never done this, but I looked at her phone records, yes I did, and don't regret it. I saw that when she went outside she called her friend that had texted me right after she went outside. I also saw an hour-long call with a number I didn't know on the way to the venue. I asked her what rental place they went to and multiple other questions. She had quick answers and they seemed legit. I thought maybe I'm crazy here. I need to chill and sleep on it. This morning I asked her to please see the text from her friend asking her to pick her up and I would apologize for questioning her the previous night. She said no. I said when I caught up to you yesterday on the way to the venue I saw you were on the phone. Who was that? She said, oh, that's the friend I picked up later on. That's when I knew for a fact she was lying. I said I looked at her phone records and knew that wasn't true. She then changed her story to say, oh, I needed to meet up with a coworker to discuss a patient. Who is the coworker and why couldn't you discuss that over the phone? I need to show him the techniques in person. His name is Michael. Okay, I am sketched out beyond belief at this point. We never lie to each other. I asked to see the texts with Michael. She said wouldn't let me see. I said why not if there's nothing to hide? Are you having an affair? Do you not want to be together anymore? She pauses and proceeds to tell me all the things that are wrong with me. I work too much, I don't spend enough time with her, don't listen. I'm astonished at this point, all of this is news to me. I put 2 and 2 together at this point, I know something sketchy is going on. I again asked to see the texts. It took about a half hour of convincing to see these texts and they were crazy. Sexual in nature and talking a lot of shit about me. Also how she wanted to be with him and how they're essentially in love. She started this job 1.5 months ago. He is her coworker. He is also 15 to 20 years older and divorced multiple kids. I have been financially supporting her for the last few months as she got back on her feet and was working extra so she wouldn't have to pick up a part-time job. We own a house which we both live in with 3 dogs and a horse. Sorry for the novel, I am beside myself right now. I did not see this coming and we were going to get married in 4 months. Any advice would help. As an update, I was finally able to sit down with her tonight and go over this. Again,